Welcome back, boys. My God, what a weekend that was. Truly a sick pair of days that will make you question your faith. But as always, we remain dedicated to the grind on that king shit. But at what cost? Let's find out. If you could turn Battle at the Barracks into an anime, Jonny Giger would be the protagonist. When I look at his hometown, it's almost like an isekai situation. Something's going on there. I've never seen such a strange looking town with strange looking people. I say this in part because he usually has some Japanese written on his board. Neru, or simply to sleep. Honoyomu, read books. I'm not sure if he's trying to remind himself of the things he has to do, but what he should have written on there was katsu, something he clearly neglected to do today. So right out of the gate, Jonny wanted blood. Doing a trick like that for a first letter, extremely violent. I can't believe it. They even have a little kid as the ref. This one is a fucking crazy ass match already. 360 double flip? I mean, damn. It feels like Jonny wanted to humiliate this guy. But did he fly too close to the sun? These are exactly what my Switch Pop SHUVITs look like. I don't appreciate that little kid calling a redo for it. But see, look at this. This is what really got my noggin jogging here. My Switch Pop SHUVITs are better. This is what's scary to me. When I see that my Switch front pop SHUVITs are better than Giger, something's scary about that. This entire situation shouldn't have happened. It's strange. It's a very strange thing that I've witnessed here. Dare I say he got too cocky and absolutely got smashed on these basic switch tricks. It exposed a flaw in his skill set that Zach must have picked up on. It was obvious. You could see the absolute pain and humiliation in his face. I was worried when I saw this. Making faces like this is never a good sign, especially so early. You have to shut down all emotions and be stoic, and Jonny was letting that inner critic win. Focus on the battle. Not only was he battling Zach, he was clearly having a battle within himself. I don't like to see this kind of shit. To all my brothers out there, if you ever feel like your back is against the wall, you feel alone and isolated in this cold, dark world, when you have those days where you don't even know if you have the strength to fight anymore. This was an extremely upsetting loss. We took a huge hit, guys. Jonny was too damn eager to show off his little zim-zam tricks that he didn't keep his eye on the prize. My brother, you should have gone with the double flip combo strat. You saw him fall on the tray. Walk it back and do some basic double flips. Like the late great Stockton Rush, Jonny's hubris was his demise. He knows that he's world renowned for these goofy ass flip tricks and zim-zam zingers. And it appears he couldn't help himself. He wanted to humiliate Zach and in the process got wrecked. This is honestly one of the most disturbing games I've ever seen in my life, and I wish I could take back everything I saw. Okay, Louie versus Curran. I was not prepared for this at all. My jaw hit the floor. Finally, one of the most anticipated matches of the game, a rivalry unlike no other. These are two best friends, fighting to the death in the arena. I'm reminded of the great story of Bryn and Phil Hartman. That was also a friendship that ended horribly. What's even more shocking is the lore you learn in the Death Blow video. So as the story goes, Kern gets drunk one night and asks Costin to play at Battle at the Barracks. Costin agrees, but then reaches out to Louie. Costin set this whole thing up. Imagine Curran's shock when he found out that his opponent was none other than his best friend. It's been well known that Steve Berra is an evil, evil man. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't let Costin fool you. He knew exactly what he was doing. Unfortunately, Louie and Curran were the latest victims of one of Costin's tricks. So this whole game was a beautiful Shakespearean tragedy. I mean, really, what kind of sociopath does a switch ollie as one of their first tricks? You can tell they were going way too fast for some of these tricks, and then of course they were just sloppy. Quite a shocking thing to see out of the two most stylish skaters in this competition. But I would say that it was completely out of protest. They were burning the candle at both ends just to see what would happen, playing Russian roulette with their tricks. It didn't matter who won. They were putting that barbaric violence on display for us all to bear witness. Are you not entertained? But there can only be one winner. I knew it was bad news for Kern when he was showing off his weird-ass shaped board. Half egg-shaped, half popsicle. If it's not Mullen or Professor Schmidt approved, I won't skate it. I don't know if he was trying to hype this up to sell it, but after this game, I'm not buying anything like that. Speaking of which, I lied. I'm not buying your shoes, Louie. This is one final plot twist to your story. Instead, I bought the special edition Sonichu half cabs. They look very sick. Pikachu yellow, Sonic the Hedgehog blue. Guys, did you think it was gonna be that easy? Battle at the Barracks takes no prisoners. As much as we all love Louie Lopez, he's a dead man walking. After we used him for that dub, it's time to cut him off. We have to abandon him. After seeing this match, I'm more confident than ever Cody will mop the floor with him. And we have to cut our losses early with that. Take a moment to grieve now, but don't be surprised when it happens. The fact that Louie won proves to me that the betting system is still strong. But as we saw, Johnny let us down because he was too arrogant with his trick selection. That should be a warning for us moving forward. We took a big hit today, not gonna lie. If you have to steal the copper out of a Tesla recharge port to get your money back, I understand. But thanks to the system, we're still very much on course to make a profit by the end of round 1. Get a good night's sleep, guys. Maybe take a few Klonopin, turn the AC down real low, hop under the covers, try to relax. Tomorrow will be a new day. It's also my pleasure to announce that pubboybets.com just launched a new section of their site called the Pub Hub. In the Pubboy Bets Pub Hub, you can calculate your odds with new AI-driven technology that gives you personalized analytics and insight to your own betting strategy, as well as community data to give you an edge on future bets. Get your free 15-day trial access to limited Pub Hub features when you sign up at pubboybets.com today with promo code FLIPPY. All right, thank you guys. See you next week.